is Motivation Daily, your source for inspiration.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You're rocking with the one and only D-Man. And today we're talking about find the way. Now, when you're trying to find the way, that means you're trying to discover the path that has been designed and made for you to embark on in order for you to get to where you want to be in life. Now, when you're trying to find the way, sometimes you feel lost. It's like you've been placed on a trail and you're trying to discover how to get to the place or your destination where you're supposed to be. And in life, you'll meet certain people along that trail that can aid and direct you or give you hints or even try to send confusion towards your way. All right, so me and one of my pals, we went out a couple weeks back and we went to go jogging. So when we jogged, it was cool. So when we went along this path, it was different for me because I wasn't, used to going along that road in order for us to, get to wherever we wanted to get back to, our car or whatever. So when we went through that cut, we went through the woods. I liked that path. It was cool. I was like, okay, that was our first time trying it. We were doing it. We were jogging together. And we finally got to another place and we were able to get back onto the main road at which we started. And we continued from there. And we got back to the car and everything was Gucci. Everything was good. So I started using that path more frequently. I started going to that place to go jog more. But when it came to that destination that we went through the woods, I was like, dang, how did we get there? I knew how we got there, but understanding the path that we took in order to get to that destination that we got to that was back on the main road, I was trying to understand. It was kind of confusing. I was like, ugh. So the first time I went, I tried to do it by myself. I was going and I was like, uh-oh. This place seems kind of different. I feel like I'm lost. Like, what's going on? Like, uh-oh. So I turned back and I just went through the regular route instead of me going through the way that I really wanted to go through. And I was intimidated. I was scared. I was like, what happens if I go along this path and I just get lost, or I just continue wasting more time, or I exhaust more energy trying to discover, the way that we went. But today, actually the day before yesterday, I was jogging. I was like, you know what? I'm going to find it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that way. So I went through that same place. For a couple of days I was avoiding that place. I'll just go through the regular route. I was like, all right, let me avoid this. But yesterday I was like, you know what? Nah, I want to discover how we got there because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it and it was cool. It adds to my journey. So I stopped loafing. I stopped saying, you know what? Let me just chill. And I actually started going around there. So I went there and I was jogging. I was doing my thing. And I kept on going. I was like, wow, it didn't feel like it, was this far that we jogged. But actually it was. Sometimes when you're doing things with certain people, it might go real fast. You might forget that, time is even passing. Because you're with somebody, you're enjoying the moment. So I just kept on going. I kept on jogging. I passed where I went the first time a couple weeks back when I started. And I was like, okay. And I kept on going. I just kept on going. So in the process of me going, I eventually found the route at which we went. And that just goes to tell you, at the end of the day, you have to find your way. It's nobody's place to tell you which way you're going to go. Because all of us are born with different purposes. All of us have different directions in which we have to go in order to get to where we got to get to. Everybody can't have the same way or the same route. You understand? And I start to learn that. Sometimes we get scared when we're going through paths we don't know. When we are embarking on paths that we're not used to, we get scared. Like, oh, this is new to me. How do I get to where I want to be? How do I get there? You have to just take that risk and go. You have to find the way. And in the process of you going, people will direct you. People will show you. People will give you that understanding. And sometimes you will find it on your own. So I've learned that with my journey. When I wanted to put out songs, when I wanted to put out videos, when I wanted to do motivation, I had to learn how to find my own way. I have to learn how to find the way that worked for me. And I'm doing that. Now you see me, I'm talking to you again because this way works for me. So I'm finding my way to my destination by doing the things I love. So sometimes, it'll be scary, you'll be alone, but you just have to keep on going. Like what I'm talking about, I got more on the way.
Hey, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bells to see more content that I drop. on a daily basis. Also, if you have any suggestions or advice for me to improve my content or topics to speak about, make sure you email me at ngns1ent@gmail.com. Thanks for your time and continue watching. D-Man!